Hi, Sam Villa here. I want to share with you a real simple way to work with round brushes when you want to sweep the hair away from your face. I think one of the most important things is to control the brush and control the flow of air. It's not an easy thing to do, but there's simple little tricks and tips that you need to know. First of all, what are you going to need? Product, not an option, a necessity. In this particular case, we've applied Velvet Gelatine 07, which is a mild control in terms of getting something to hold within the Redken line of styling products. So we've applied that. Next, we need to determine what type of tool do we want to use. In this particular case, we said a round brush. But what type of round brush? There's two types. You have a thermal round brush, which conducts more heat. You have a Boar bristle, which doesn't conduct as much heat, but what it does is simply give you a little bit more closure on the top layer of a hair shaft called the cuticle. So you get a really smooth, not only that, but you're able to get more torque, more tension. This is for medium to coarse hair. This is meant for medium to fine hair because it conducts more heat. Now I've got a texture here that has a little bit of more coarseness to it, but it's leaning more towards the fine texture, and it really doesn't seem to hold the direction we wanted to go. So which brush will we pick up? We're going to pick up the thermal that conducts more heat. Okay. Next, what are we going to do? It's important you section. So we just pre-sectioned a section away. So take a section, let's say we're going to work in the front side area first. We're going to work in this area first. So I'm going to go through. What I love to do is, in this particular case, you can use your pillow-proof extender just to spray just a small amount, okay? Once again, great in terms of second day hair, but I like it in terms of blow drying, just refreshing a blow dry in case you want to refresh in a blow dry. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab that section. And we're going to grab that section and we're going to place that into our brush. Think about the angle of the brush. Think about the direction you want the hair to go. Notice how she extends it, she pinches the section together, and she rolls it right around that brush. She's going to pick up her blow dryer, okay? Now with the blow dryer, she's going to turn that on. Now watch what she's going to do. She's going to point, go ahead Olivia, she's going to point the concentrator at her hand. Rather than just picking up and blow drying the hair, once she feels the heat, she moves up to the brush. Now slowly move the brush away and follow the blow dryer to it. Roll it back in, roll it back in, roll. So see how she rolls back in? She rolls back out, rolls back in. Good. Once she's got her heat, now I'm going to encourage her. Move that blow dryer around the brush. Good. Roll back in. Now camp out here for just a moment. Okay, just camp out. Let the heat really set the brush in. Once you're there, turn the blow dryer off, set it down. Okay, slowly now, here's the real simple trick. As you release this by coming in and twisting away from the face, away from the face. This is a cool way to allow that to cool down, turning away from the face. Now she's going to take her next section and she's going to repeat the same procedure. Remember, the reason we section is for control. I don't want you to take that entire section by itself. We're going to come back through. She takes a section. She pinches it, rolls it around the brush. Great control, Olivia. She comes back through. She turns on her dryer. Okay. And with her dryer, she hits her hand. Did you notice how she hit her hand? She follows out. Why do you roll it back out, Sam, if you want this to move back? That's just getting this heat. You hit the entire section. When you roll back, that heat is cooling down in this round position. Now you really want to bake this section in. Now if you lose control of the air, go back to your hand and then follow back to the brush. Let's go back out again and then back in, back in, back in, back in. Good. Awesome. Now bake that. Just allow that to bake right inside and around that brush. Allow that to bake. One important thing you have to do is be patient. Okay, good amount of heat, turn your dryer off, set your dryer down. Now once again, when she releases this, she comes underneath it and she just rolls it out, rolls it out. If you go the right direction, you're not going to get this caught inside the hair like some brushes can get. Now she's going to tilt her head to the side. She's going to go through with her Control Addict 28. She's going to go through and just start to move the hair in the direction that she wants it to go, which is moving away from her face. Now when you spray, it's so important you don't spray so close to it. I want you to spray further away from it. What I love about Control Addict 28 is it really gives you this texture in terms of giving you the hold that you want to get. But what's cool about this is you just get this hair just to start to move back and float back and away, so you get this look that does this and moves back away. But what's really cool and important, my friends, is this. When you're working with this, is control the section. Number one. Number two, determine the type of brush you're going to use based upon the type of texture of your hair. Thermal for medium to fine, Boar for medium to coarse hair. And one of our favorite products is Redken Control Addict 28. If you have fine hair, or if your hair doesn't hold a swept back look like this is your hairspray of choice. Once again, Sam Villa coming at you with some great tips for you to use at home.